guys, welcome back to Simply Tarot. So today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading for should I stay or go. So that could be you're in a relationship with someone and you don't know if you should break up or stay together and work on it. Or it could be, you know, you're waiting on someone and should I kind of wait for them to come back or should I wait for them to change or whatever. As always, readings are very general, so it may or may not resonate. If it doesn't fit, then there really wasn't a message here for you. The characters in the story can always be flipped vice versa, to be either you or the person you're talking about here. In terms of the pick a pile, we're going to do pile 1, 2, and 3. So if you've never watched one of these before, what you want to do is either pause the video, or just think about it right now and think about whichever pile you feel kind of most guided to pick. Don't go based off of like how the pile looks, if stuff's out of place or whatever. Just go whatever pile you feel intuitively drawn to. If you feel like you should pick 2, then pick 2 of them. Or all 3 if that's what you feel like you should do. So today I'm doing this a little bit different than I normally do it. So I've only picked oracle cards because like I kind of like pulling some on camera, and I also don't like when some of the cards are kind of taken up in each pile. So I'm going to do only oracle cards to kind of get the general energy, and then I'm going to pull the tarot for each, individual pile. All right, so again, pile 1, 2, and 3. All right, so we're going to start with pile 1. All right, should I stay or go? Pile 1. We have awareness. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You are rare and free. There are not many like you. So I am going to read from the Alice deck just because it's a new deck to me, so I want to get an accurate representation. Alrighty. Are there any more people in the garden besides me? Alice said, not choosing to notice Rose's last remark. There's one other flower in the garden that can move about like you, said the rose. I wonder how you do it. Sometimes people will struggle to understand you, and when they have this trouble, they may well try to fit you into one box or another they are already familiar with. When you're not clearly one thing or another, you are a trailblazer, a rebel, and a free spirit. You are likely to meet with disapproval, and this is what happens to Alice when the flowers, who know just who they are, cannot classify her. They assume she is just a rather wild flower, who would much rather be like them. You too are something of a rare wild flower. You are a nature child. You are free, you are adventurous, and you won't behave in ways that others think are right. You may wish to live outside the rules and conventions of society and culture. You are inspired by being your own self and exploring your potential. You are unconventional, surprising, different, and people recognize this. Some will say you are wrong to be free or downplay you as a weed, which other flowers do to Alice. But others, like the sweet bud, will love you. Interesting. So, it's like, I feel like with that, it's like, I feel like you're either with someone or waiting for someone that never truly accepted you for you. And it's like you're almost waiting around for them to accept you. But I'm thinking maybe that's not what you should be doing. Alright, let's see, should this person stay or go? Should they stay or go? All right, we have the Knight of Swords, the Hermit, Karma, and a 3 of Wands. So here, I'm going to say that you should go. Because here's the thing. If somebody doesn't accept you for you, that's not going to change. Like, I've kind of personally been in situations like that before. I'm like, well, why wouldn't they accept who I am? Like, I'm awesome, right? Toot, I know. But you kind of have to be that way. You kind of have to realize your self-worth and, that there are better people out there for you. Like, don't settle for somebody that doesn't doesn't accept that uniqueness is awesome. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like you feel like you need to be in a relationship, but like, I feel like this is almost like a test of self-worth. And it's like, I feel like they're almost asking you to take time to breathe out, because we have the Hermit and then the take time to breathe out. It's like, I think they're telling you, like, you don't always need to be with somebody, but, you know, that positive person is coming, but, like, don't stay with people that are not right, that you know are not right. Don't stay with people that don't appreciate you or accept you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So, you know, just be positive that there is somebody else out there. Like, don't be afraid to kind of, you know, be alone. Awareness, live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. So look for guidance that will kind of lead you in a different path. But, you know, it's like this would be a sign and a guidance kind of telling you to, like, don't ever accept somebody not accepting you for who you are. So we have karma. It's like this person will possibly get some karma for kind of being judgmental towards you. Three of Wands, it's like you're waiting. It's like, well, okay, if that's not the one, then where is it? Well, they're going to come in, you know, with this Knight of Swords here. But, you know, don't accept anybody that doesn't accept you for who you are. That's, like, huge. You can't put on a mask and for an entire relationship. You can't just pretend you're somebody else just so that you have a boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, that's not how it works. What is karma here? Oops. Too many. Why is karma here? Okay. If that's fighting. It's like I almost just get like negativity out of this card. It's like this other person will have karma for not, you know, like I said over and over again, not accepting you for who you are, realizing you are rare and free. It's like don't let them think it's okay to kind of be super judgmental about people. Like for me, like I know, like I kind of dress a little bit alternatively. I have some tattoos and pink hair and stuff like that. So it's like a lot of people don't like that. And when I was younger, like I kind of would conform a little bit and not be like exactly how I wanted to be, because I, like, you know, people I would date would be like, well, why are you wearing that? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, but the older I get, it's like, you can't be like that. Like, you have to. I found people in my life that accept me for who I am and like who I like to be. Like, I like to be weird. Like, weird is awesome. So like, don't ever accept somebody that doesn't like weird. You know what I mean? Why is the Hermit here? Eight of Pumpkins, Eight of Pentacles. You know, just kind of stick to yourself for now, and you know, work on yourself and work on realizing your self-worth and not dating people that don't appreciate you. Why is this Three of Wands here? Whoa. High Priestess. Yeah, trust your intuition that whatever you've been waiting for, and if you've been waiting for someone to appreciate you, that person is coming. Just let this other one go. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Oops. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Queen of Bats, Queen of Swords. So it's like almost like truth and clarity to yourself. It's like you almost need to convince yourself that like this type of someone will come in and charge at you, not a bad way, and like they'll be all about you. You know what I mean? Like it's like you need to realize the truth that there's gonna be somebody that's like super obsessed with you and doesn't try to change you. Don't ever change for anybody. Yeah. So with this one, it's time to go if they don't accept you for who you are. You know what I mean? Alrighty. Alright, next is going to be pile 2 over here. Alright, so we have patience. Patience before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play it while you wait. What do you need to release? Waning moon. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations helps bring you together. Growing up, wanting to grow and experience, rejection in perpetual youth. Okay. It's almost like somebody might have some sort of growing up to do, something they need to release and work on. So you have pause before you take action. So I'm thinking it's not quite time yet to leave. Where'd the book go? I'm going to read from the Alice book just because this deck is new. All right. All right, growing up. Shall I never get any older than I am now? That'll be a comfort one way, never to be a woman, but then always to have lessons to learn. Oh, I shouldn't like that. Alice is in Wonderland, and she wonders if she will ever leave or change or grow older. She understands this can have benefits, never growing old, infirm, forgetful, or having to rely upon others, as the old so often must do. Even at her tender age, she realizes that if she stays young, she will always have lessons to learn, and that will be a great disadvantage, for Alice wishes to be clever, wise, and have learned her lessons so she can move on to having a good life. When this card comes to you, it is a reminder of the many benefits of growing older and maturing. It encourages you to take each lesson as it comes, knowing you will be wise in time. If you were to stay young forever, these lessons will simply repeat, and there would be no real getting of wisdom. Alice does not wish to become old, but nor does she wish to stay young and unwise. So, yeah, it's like somebody's kind of been immature here, and maybe there was some sort of petty argument, or someone just wasn't acting like a good boyfriend or girlfriend, or maybe wasn't committing to you initially and kind of playing around. But it seems like this person could potentially be your soulmate, which is past 11:11. It's almost like I'm getting a couple of different scenarios, but it's either like they were a bad boyfriend, but like they are a good person and you are a soulmate, so maybe, you know, pause before you take action, hold on a little bit longer. And maybe they're gonna, you know, release whatever they need to release, grow up a little bit. But yeah, it's just like trust in divine timing is at work. So maybe it's kind of like the classic thing, like it wasn't time. Like timing's huge in like dating, so it's like you can date someone and then like years later meet up again, and maybe that's the right time. It almost seems like it's something like that. But it's like, be patient and play while you wait. So don't be miserable about it. Like if you're not with this person right now, don't be miserable. Or if you are, like don't like, and you're waiting for, if you're kind of working on your relationship together, like don't, that doesn't mean you can't have any fun. You know what I mean? Should this person stay or go? So your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So it's almost like kind of manifest, or yeah, it's like manifest. Look up what's her name? It used to be manifest a specific person. I think it's instant manifestation or something. She talks about kind of like if things are not entirely right in your relationship, you can kind of almost manifest that person to be like what you want them to be. It's almost like that. Like if you kind of believe that this person can kind of change, which I don't like saying that because it's like, why are we holding on for somebody to change? But it's like in this scenario, it seems like just have faith that they will, and they will. You know what I mean? Too many. Should this person stay or go? Oh, that was just out. Interesting. So that's interesting because that's 8 of Cups, which is walking away. So this person might have walked away from you in the past. So 9 of Cups, which is Lord, which is wish fulfillment, which it's like, it does seem like this person might be a soulmate to you, but I think it's kind of one of those situations where it wasn't the right time. King of Cups. Okay. Yeah. So 8 of Cups, I think this person might have walked away from you in the past. Maybe if you, I guess you could still be with this person, but maybe they walked away emotionally or something like that. So the 9 of Cups, they are wish fulfillment. Like they were like exactly what you were looking for, but maybe they weren't quite ready. But it looks like with this Hangman, they've come into kind of a new perspective. And then we have the King of Cups, which Cups are kind of emotions and feelings. So the Kings of Cups are kind of able to easily express their emotions and give love to people. So yeah, it's like, it's this person, it seems like they might have, or they're going to have a kind of new perspective change, and they're going to be able to kind of give you this love offer, wish fulfilled, that you had been waiting for. But I think they did walk away from you at some point. Why is this 8 of Cups here? Page of Cups. Yeah, it's like they were giving you like a small love offer, but you want this, you know, King of Cups offer, not the Page of Cups offer. So maybe you walked away. Maybe you walked away from them and you're like, I can't deal with this. You're not giving me enough of what I need. All right. Why is Hangman here? Whoa. King of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's like we have two kings here. It's like I think they did decide to kind of come into their king energy. And the thing with the king of Pentacles is they are very like kind of abundant and stable people. And I think this person may have kind of grown up or they're in the process of growing up. But it's like these are very slow moving kings, but like they're abundant. So it's like just because it was slow doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. Why is it 9 of Cups here? Too many. One card, please. 4 of Swords, so healing. So this possibly could have hurt you in the past, or you could have been hurt in the past and you thought this person was kind of a wish fulfilled, but at the time, maybe they weren't. Why is the King of Cups here? 6 of Wands, yeah, victory. Victory. They're going to kind of come in with this King of Cups energy towards you, as opposed to this page that you had before. So that's awesome. So I would say it's kind of about someone wasn't ready yet, growing up. So I would say possibly hold on a little longer, but also don't forget to have fun and play while you wait. So don't wait around and like if you're not with this person, that doesn't mean like don't go on dates or don't go out with your friends. Like go have fun, and if they're ready to come back, then they'll come back when they're ready. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna we go on to pile 3 right now. So should they stay or go? All right, prosperity. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Adjustments are required. 3rd quarter moon. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Uncertainty. Choose who you will become. All right, so I'm going to read out of the Alice book because it's new to me. All right. The caterpillar and Alice looked at each other for some time in silence. At last, the caterpillar took the hookah out of its mouth, wow, and addressed her in a languid, sleepy voice. Who are you? Said the caterpillar. This was not an encouraging opening for a conversation. I don't know why I want to laugh. Anyway, Alice replied rather slyly, I hardly know, sir. Just at present, at least, I know who I was when I got up this morning. What? I hardly know just at present. At least I know who I was when I got up this morning. But I think I must have changed several times since then. I don't know why this is funny. Hookah. Like, just think about a caterpillar with a hookah. I can't. Oh, man. When Alice meets the caterpillar, he wants her to tell him who she is, what she is. Alice feels she cannot answer, as she is changing so much on her journey through Wonderland. She is unused to being so tall. It feels so strange to be so small. But her indecision, sadness, and uncertainty are not met with sympathy. Instead, the caterpillar gives her the chance to change herself to a size she feels comfortable with. He does not tell her how she should feel and what size she should be, but he does offer her I'm feeling goofy, the keys to self-empowerment by suddenly letting her know she can choose her own size with the aid of the mushroom. Oh gosh. I don't know why I'm laughing. I should probably cut this out, but isn't it funny to hear someone laugh? Anyway. Oh god. It's so really easy. Empowerment can be instantaneously given to you. You can't decide what you want to be and immediately be there. It's a journey. On the way, you will make errors of judgment, and it is only through the willingness to learn, experiment, try, fail, retry, and fail again, that you will come to understand what must be done to be who you wish to be. I am having an issue here. Whew. Alright, it's like... So my initial thought was somebody's trying to focus on their finances. Whether it's kind of like the last reading I just did, or the last card pile I just picked too, because it's like it wasn't the time yet. It's almost like this is like a vital point in your career or education. Maybe you're graduating college or something like that. It's almost like Adjustments are required. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. It's almost like you were giving too much of yourself to this person. Like you were giving them all your time when you should have been focusing on your academics or your job. It's like because you don't know. It's like I almost feel like maybe the person that you're dating is kind of older and more settled. And you kind of don't know exactly what you're going to become yet. And you're kind of... it's like diminishing your dreams, I guess, to kind of date this person. Like, it's like, you're like, oh, well, they have it all figured out, so I'll just go along with what they want. Like, I don't need to worry about my job. But it's like, you know, who knows where this relationship might end up. Like, you got to focus on your own kind of career as well. It's like you're forgetting about yourself with this person. So I don't think it's necessarily get rid of this person, but it's don't forget yourself. Love yourself first. Interesting. I don't know why I just had a laughing fit. I don't know what that was about. It's almost like you're not having any fun. Like you're focusing too much on, like, oh, I need to be a great boyfriend, girlfriend. Like, I can't focus on anything for myself. Should this person stay or go? Should this person stay or go? Alright, so we have the Chariot moving forward. Two of Swords, we have Decision here, which obviously, to stay or go. Page of Swords, there could be some sort of spying possibly right now. Communication, social media spying. Five of Swords, some sort of fighting. Alright. Why is the Chariot here? What's this Chariot about? Oh. Ooh, Five of Swords. There's a lot of fighting. What are we... Looking at this Five of Swords. What is this fighting about? Why are we fighting? So we have Page of Wands, which is communication. Ace of Pentacles. Could be also new love, but it's like almost like a new job offer. It's like you possibly got a job offer, maybe somewhere else, and it's not near the person you're dating. And you're almost fighting whether or not to take it. There's definitely a lot about money around here. It feels like, yeah, you're like, it's like I don't know if I should take my dream job or if I should, or say maybe you have a dream job and the person you're dating wants to move and you don't want to move because you have this dream job. Why is the Two of Swords here? Deception, Three of Cups, Third. Get one more. It's like you're almost deceiving yourself. It's like you're pretending. Maybe you're. Oh, it's almost like you're telling this person like, "Oh yeah, I want to move with you," or "Oh, I don't really care about that job that I had," or. More for the Two of Swords. Seven of Cups, like confusion, options. It's like you're literally like deceiving yourself on what's right. I hope this is making sense. Why is the Page of Swords here? Why is this Page of Swords here? Four of Pentacles, Four of Pumpkins. It's like you're holding on to. Maybe holding on to the relationship and you're forgetting about the rest of your life. Could also be like even with friends, like maybe you're forgetting about your friends. It's like you're so focused on this relationship, but like you're deceiving yourself. That like you're like, I feel like you're like telling them like, oh, I'm so happy, like I'm doing all the things I love, but like there's like something you've been wanting to do. Maybe you want to start a business, you want to work harder on school, you want to get a different job, and it's like you're not doing that because of this relationship that you're in or that you're waiting for. So I don't think it's necessarily get rid of this person, but I think they're encouraging you just to kind of focus on yourself. If you want this relationship to progress, it's that you have to make your own life. You know what I mean? Like you can't basically just live this other person's life along with them and expect that to work out in the long run. Adjustments are required. So it's like, there's really money. There's money, finances, schooling, something with this. It's like you need to focus on your own life a little bit more, but not necessarily leave this person. Just leave, just be away from them a little bit less, if that makes sense. Anyway, that's pile 3. Alright, so I hope this was helpful. If it was, please give me a thumbs up. And subscribe if you would like to be notified when I post future videos. And please hit the bell notification so you can be notified each time I post. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope this was helpful. Bye.